We're back at SteamCon 2017. We were going to have lunch, but we're getting straight into another game because there are 6 undefeated guys, and it needs to end before the keynote. So that means there could be 3 more games. It might just be 2.
Massive Shark Tank in that top 6.
Huge Shark Tank. Only 1 fisherman player, so not that big of a Shark Tank.
There's so much disappointment in my eyes.
and probably the guys at home as well. We have got Fraser McFetridge back in the stream, and James Long on the other side. Masons versus Fishermen.
Yeah. Going to be good, right?
I expect it to be a quick or a long game.
A quick or a long game? 50-50?
50-50. It'll either be over like that.
Because Shark will win.
Because Shark will just do it.
It's going to be a grind.
It'll be a grind, kill the ball.
Masons just destroy everything.
Yeah. So, James Long in his team has Shark, Corsair, Tentacle, Salt, Double Captain, Double Mascot, Siren, Sakana, Hag, Avarice and Greed, Grayscales, and Angel.
Yep.
Fraser McFetridge, we've seen him before. Honor, Marbles, Hammer, Brick, Harmony, Veteran Harmony, Tower, Flint, Mallet, and Decimate.
I mean, James is known for Shark, right? So we've got to see that coming down. Also, really strong into this.
Really, really strong. And James yesterday, he couldn't qualify. Pardon me. He couldn't get time off to go to the World Championship, so he was playing Corsair all day to test that because he's just run Shark. So he spent all day yesterday practicing with Corsair, and he played 3 Masons players.
Didn't like it.
Did not enjoy the Corsair matchup. Said that whilst he won 1, lost 2 of them, he said he would felt much more comfortable playing Shark into him. So I expect to see Shark Salt dropped.
Yep. And then I think, do we see Honor from this?
Both captains viable because like the legendary turn for Armor just really
just shuts things
down for like the TAC 4, TAC 5 fishermen.
Yeah. Like I say, I mean, we know Fraser's known for Honor, running the Honor Marbles combo and then Brick on top of that, and I think it's a pretty good place to be in this lineup.
Those 3 like can deny so much of the board.
Yep.
Yeah. Players chatting away. I think we see Honor Marbles. The standard 6 are doable. Maybe we see Decimate come in just to add that if you want that 2-2.
Yeah, I mean...
Maybe depends on what comes out, really, I guess.
Exactly. I mean, you were definitely going to see Flint because close control is really key about wasting influence for the fish player.
Yep. From James Long, I expect to see Shark, Salt, Siren, Sakana, Hag, and Grayscales, I would assume.
Yeah. I mean, Avarice and Greed in that lineup is really good. When you start to factor in what Shark can do with Tidal Surge, Hag can do with Fisherman's Reel,
the
threat range on those guys gets massive, and then the amount of damage they can put out.
Them up. However, I know James likes just to keep Avarice and Greed for the Corsair ball.
Murder ball.
And is very, very football focused when he gets to play his Fisherman.
Right.
So he likes to be big, like sort of explosive. And captain's drawn, we have Shark Salt.
Hammer Marbles.
Hammer Marbles. So we got that wrong. Well,
all right.
That's what we know.
Clearly, where I'm saying that Fraser is known for this, he's like, you know what?
Screw that.
Roll that.
Yep. So we didn't pick up the Hammer errata card in the time between the game. So
Fraser choosing to receive.
Fisherman kicking off. James remembering that he gets to choose the side of the pitch that he wants, and he says, I'm going to stay on this side. I quite like it.
Making Ronan's job easier. Everyone is appreciative.
First draw is Sakana for the Fisherman.
Makes sense. Bricks down from the Masons there.
Yep.
Not unexpected.
No. Flint goes down.
Flint coming down.
Grayscales.
Yep, here we go. Footballing up here.
Yep. I'm going to cross out Avarice and Greed right now.
Yeah. And Angel, because Angel.
No, James has got good use out of her in other events. But we'll see. I don't think she will come out, but...
Is that Tower?
There goes Tower and Hag.
Yep. Oh, sorry, it was Mallet. Mallet and Tower, yep.
Yeah, but then Tower came out. And it was Siren. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yep.
So, no Angel. No Decimate, no Veteran Harmony, no Harmony.
For the chat, the remaining 4 players in the top 6 at this point are Steve Easton and Jay Clare.
Who are playing.
And then the other table is Henry Kay, who won yesterday, versus Pete, who was just on the stream.
So a really high caliber of players.
Yeah, I mean, you've got Fraser in there, who's going to Worlds there. Then you've got Henry, who won yesterday, and Pete, who's going as well.
Yeah. So 3 of the World Champions just getting as much high-quality practice in as they can.
Yep.
And then one of them is commentating.
Yeah. Getting to watch all their games, insider knowledge, giving nothing up.
Nope.
Also just bad at the game, so always good.
Yeah.
Question as to why farmers and blacksmiths aren't on the stream.
We saw them yesterday a lot. We want to show off the other guilds available, and we might get to see them later on as well.
I also think it was a request from Steve Easton on the basis that he's a little bit afraid of coming on while Jamie and I are commentating. Because Steve and I have got an ongoing...
The chat have just guessed it. Stephen is camera shy. I mean,
he's also
not won a game on stream?
He doesn't do too many games on stream.
No, he's not won one, has he?
No.
So
last
time was Hunters versus Aaron Wilson, and it all got very odd.
Exactly. So
didn't go great.
It's all right. I'm sure you can coax him onto the camera with a little bit of a cuddle when you see him.
If he you just give him a hug. Say, we want to see you play.
Yeah. Everyone. I mean, Steve loves it when people come up and randomly cuddle him.
Yeah.
I think if people are watching at SteamCon, make it happen. Go and give him a hug.
Just give him a hug.
He'll love it.
Yeah. He'll feel better. All right. So these guys are going to play a little bit later, I believe, than the rest of the round because there was a late start for this game. So we might hear dice down shouted and called, but these guys will have a few extra minutes on their clock.
It's all right. Shark, 3 goals, turn 1, doesn't matter.
Yeah, agreed. All 3 goals from Shark.
Yeah.
And there's no snapshots.
None.
No.
Good, clean play.
Yep. Shark will activate again.
With another 6 influence.
With another 6. I'm putting the entire team's influence on Shark.
Yep.
And he's going to keep activating. That's a mechanic.
We'll see what happens.
Take their activation.
Yeah.
But you can't take their influence. I'll just take their activation.
Yeah.
Jog.
That's a great character play.
Yeah. Reverse superior strategy.
Yeah.
I'm the best.
Me.
Mine.
Sounds like more of a Hammer character play. But
yeah.
I mean, I'm sure Shark could do it too.
Yeah.
It's good legendary. Legendary.
You can do it. I'm having all the team's activations.
All players within 1 inches forego their activations.
Yeah.
And give it to this player.
Yeah.
Assigning all influence to this player.
Yeah. Right now.
Pulse.
Just aura.
Yeah.
Aura.
Well, no, because once he's activated, you won't want to keep able to use it.
But it depends.
Instantaneous pulse.
Yeah, but you can jump forwards, score, come back, get another activation, and we go, lads.
Here we go. Just cycle, rinse, wash, repeat. This is why we are not games designers.
No. Leave that to the expert.
Leave that to hashtag Perkins Watch.
Perkins Watch. Who's seen Perkins at this event? If you have, hashtag Perkins Watch on Twitter and in Guild Ball supporters.
Exactly. Get those photos on Twitter. At Guild Ball, at Owen Hobby Geek as well.
Yeah.
He is the Perkins Watch champion. He'll love all of those things going on.
He'll retweet everything with Perkins Watch.
If you don't see him at SteamCon, if you just see him in the street, just any point.
Yeah, I remember.
Again, another guy that loves a hug from random people.
Yeah.
And likes a good photo with them too.
He'll
give you an autograph.
Yeah, I think he'll have a photo with you, but I don't think he. Yeah. I'm not going to endorse the hugs with Perkins.
I'm going to endorse the hugs with Perkins.
Because I work with Perkins, so that has repercussions for my...
Yeah, there's HR issues that could occur from that. So,
I remember my weirdest Perkins Watch moment was when I was getting the tram to Steamforged games, and at the time Perkins was driving the tram.
Ah, that's right. This is what Perkins used to do.
Yeah.
Pre-Perkins Watch.
Pre-Perkins Watch. That was the strangest moment. I was like, hi Perkins.
What are you doing here?
Why are you driving this tram?
Are you allowed to drive this tram? Or have
you just taken over?
A weird Grand Theft Auto moment. Like
Grand Theft Auto on rails. Well, you used to do that.
Super inefficient.
You used to be able to do that. You used to be able to hijack the train, and you would get to drive it. And you would always crash on any corner.
You just like accelerate,
and off the track dead.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. This game's not got started yet.
They're still thinking about deploying.
Yeah.
James
kicking off with Siren. Classic Kickoff.
Yep.
For Fisherman. It's either Siren or Shark, isn't it?
It's Shark. Siren is the very
Oh,
linear
yes.
model in the second from the top there.
Yeah. A good spread for the deployment there from Fraser.
I like Fraser's deployment here. Flint on one flank and Hammer and
Tower.
Tower. Yeah, James is just asking Fraser to move his models behind the line because he's correct.
Yes.
The 16 inches is from behind the line to behind the line on the printed mats.
Yes, correct.
And so just saving himself a few millimeters there, which for a Hammer matchup, super important. Super important.
Every tenth of an inch matters.
Yeah, so I like Fraser's deployment here because if he kicks to Flint, he knows he can't recover the ball.
Yep.
So because close control makes that difficult. And if he kicks out wide to Hammer, essentially, if Shark goes there, Shark dies.
Yeah.
So he's kicking it wide, so force Hammer,
wide.
essentially force Tower to be the only one that can reclaim it.
Yeah.
And makes it very difficult for the ball to get back to Hammer for that dodge.
Yeah. So I think he's doing it. So, yeah. So he's going to angle it so that the one keeps it just down the line.
I think he's going to be just out on that. The one will bring it back over.
Yes. Yeah.
But I think
super kick.
Unless match fixing comes
Direction,
out.
3. Happy with that. Distance 4.
Perfect. I mean, yep.
James
offering match fixing up.
I'm having that unless you want me to re-roll that.
Yep. So we're in. Yep. So we're in round 3 here.
Yep.
We're in round 3?
Yes.
I can't remember how many times we've done this already today.
It's all merged into one big SteamCon. We have seen, Florian Tam versus Fraser McFetridge, then Peter Williamson versus Adam Holmwood, and now we've got James Long versus Fraser again.
So we're on round 3.
Round 3 of potentially 5. Yeah, just play. Yeah. Sorry, I was getting hailed by the players. It was very confusing. They walked over, said, "Do you want just to play?" I'm like, "Yes, of course."
Yeah, I mean, that's why you're on the stream. We don't want you to sit there and think about it. Yeah. That's what we're here for.
Theorize the entire game. Well, if I sprint up with Shark, I get the ball. So, well, I probably come in with Hammer. Or maybe I'll counter-attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's happened, theoretically. What's the next activation?
Next?
Yeah. Both. Mind bullets.
Oh, no.
And then they just shake hands. Oh, well, 12-10, close game, well done.
That was fun. I'm glad we did this.
Yeah.
Shark obviously is getting loaded up
Shark
there.
at 6.
That's surprising.
Unique decision.
2 on Hag. Can't imagine what that'd be used for.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
3 on Siren. Can't imagine what's going on there.
Oh.
Hammer getting tooled up at the beginning here.
Yep.
Tower going for a sprint.
Nice seeing the fish on the stream. We've seen a lot of fighty teams. Good to see a completely football-orientated guild.
Yep.
Tower hit a great first activation to go collect the ball. Good kick and tooled up.
Yep.
Really what you want. You could say it showed your hand a little bit, but you always know that Hammer's going to get tooled up.
This is going to be interesting. From where, he's going to kick the ball on this weird angle here, right?
It's
essentially
accurate.
to try and kill it. So.
Oh. Okay.
So he's doing a little tack here, and this is really good because it means that Shark really can't do a lot of anything.
4-3, so it's going to go behind the line.
So he's going to re-roll it because it's going behind the line. 3, 5. It's
definitely.
even further behind the line.
And further away from the rest of the team as well. So,
but that ball
further
is
away from Shark,
just not going to do anything now.
Oh.
So I think we're going to see James just make some pretty dead activations here.
Yeah.
Just to really just to essentially try and see where Fraser's going to wind up, see how he can dodge past and get beyond to recover that ball.
Jog to there, put some decoy on grayscales. Quick play. And James Long here is able to, it's almost like get the ball rolling on the clock, where he knows his first few activations by rote.
Yep.
And so forces Fraser to think, and then James gets to think on his time.
Exactly.
And then it just comes back to him, next activation.
Yeah. And this is exactly what we're talking about in terms of the top player tables.
Yeah.
You start to really see how important the clock and knowing exactly what you need to do, and not having these big, long, drawn-out 30-second windows of, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
So it's just getting there. And James doing exactly that, and keeping the time pressure on your opponent is very important.
So important. And that was a sprint from Sakana onto the fast ground, getting the extra movement, ending it on that, so he can probably get, with Cover of Darkness, pretty close to getting that ball.
Yep.
And then punt it right back into the field, or off field and into the centre.
Has to be very careful, though, with someone like Sakana there, with the knockback on Hammer. I mean, not this turn.
Or Tower.
But next turn, if he loses, because this is pretty much going to be a straight dice roll.
Yeah. So Hag here, Shadow-like in. Jog forwards. So James here slowing down, because he needs to just be a little bit more cautious about these activations.
Yeah, I mean, the Hag activation is always a long one because you need to use Talisman in the right way and Fisher's Reel on the right players as well.
Yeah. Shark gets Fisher's Reel, but making sure he stays out of 10.
Checking Hammer's threat here, just making sure that he can't get there. Using Fisher's Reel to give Shark a 2-inch dodge forwards.
Just double checking everything there.
Yep.
Nice. I think we see a legendary this turn as well.
So he's used his
both
two influence, so he hasn't used Talisman yet.
Use Decoy for Talisman, that's all you can do.
Yep.
Hag takes 2 for the
Using the legendary to push Shark even further up the pitch.
Yep. With 14 health, Hag's pretty alright to do this. I think I said yesterday, fish live in the binary state of I'm scoring or I'm dead.
Exactly. It's pretty binary, 50-50, as we like to say. So he hasn't put Decoy up, didn't use Talisman there. Don't think it really matters. It's just sort of a general clean play thing.
Yeah.
Habitual. But I don't think James is, James maybe did that just to save himself a couple of seconds.
Yeah. Leaving him in cover from Flint there.
So we've got Siren and Shark left, and we've got Hammer left. So James is, very aware, as you can see, of the counter charge range from Brick.
Yeah.
And also the charge threat range.
So James there just saying, I'm going to move to here, outside of 10, make sure you're aware of it, within range of lure on Brick. 2 dice.
Luring Brick, 2 dice needing 2s.
Waste 1. Needs a 2. Is successful.
Walks forwards. Directly towards.
Yep. And now measuring out the Shark activation.
Exactly.
Wants Brick to be at the extremity of where Shark can walk or sprint to. And Fraser there saying it's directly towards James. Yep, yeah, exactly right. Apologies.
Yep, and that little shuffle actually gives Shark a really strong position to essentially bounce off him.
Yeah, I'll just get to the extremity of it, bounce 2 inches away from the double dodge.
Generate the momentum from a series of dodges.
Hammer here, just go in, well, I'm going to fill this gap that you've made.
Exactly.
And say, no, thank you.
So now if James is going into that, he's got to go further around.
Yep.
Which is not so easy.
No. I mean,
but needs to be very careful there. Needs to be very careful because of the push dodges on Shark.
The push dodge on Shark, the tidal surge, like you spend 3 tidal surge, push Hammer to the side.
Exactly. That's, I mean, it's target model, make a 4-inch dodge. It's on 3 on a playbook result.
4, no. It's on 6 on his playbook result.
6 on his playbook, sorry. So it means coming on the charge.
But he can spend 3 to do it.
Spend 3 and do it. It means he's not getting to the ball, but I mean, if you can push dodge him a fair way and then just tidal surge for 3.
Yeah. Well, you
really
can't tidal surge him off the pitch.
No, because it's a dodge.
It's a dodge.
You need to
but
push.
you could tidal surge him towards the edge.
Yep.
And then use your push dodges to get him off. And at
Exactly.
3-1, Shark should really be hitting them.
I mean, four is not easy.
Four's not easy. But with with stagger.
Yep.
Not gut and string.
So we've just got like 1 inch move to come around. Really clean measurement from James there.
Yep.
Like making sure he's going around the base, declaring it all. Using a full inch when he could have used like a half inch, but like just that's really nice, clean play.
I have this range. You agree? Yes?
Yep.
Fantastic.
Shark coming in, preventing the counter charge.
Yep. So that was a walk in, I believe.
I think it was a sprint,
Yep.
but
Attack 5, 2s and 2. Momentous dodge.
Yep.
Oh, less damage to track. This would be handy. This time 6 dice.
Get an additional dice. 3 hits there.
Takes a momentous dodge again.
Yep. Setting himself up here to be able to go and really put himself in a position to reclaim the ball.
Yep.
You think he's going to go, you can always legendary beginning of the second
Exactly.
turn, lock everything down, reclaim the ball.
Probably with a shot on goal. I mean, he's so fast.
Hitting tower there.
Yep.
Keep this dodge movement going.
Well, he's not placing momentum, which is a little bugbear, but with Shark generally...
Yeah, I mean, it's been every single attack.
2, still momentous dodge.
He is adding the dice he's
using
doing there.
It's championship dice.
Yep. Oh, nice roll. 3 hits.
Still momentous dodge.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason to do anything else.
Yep.
So, I mean, Shark essentially now just legendaries, generous momentum, sprints, grabs the ball, scores.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And James there, with his stack of momentum, says, I'm going to have this. Thank you.
Really nice use of Hag's legendary. I love seeing it used like that.
Yeah. First turn extension is what it's used for.
Yeah, I mean, really smart play from Fraser to drop the ball back there.
Yes, yeah, because there's no goal.
Yeah.
In turn 1.
You're not in a position where Shark's going last, can recover the ball, score, then take first activation, use legendary and score again.
Yeah.
Really nice play. I mean, he's deprived himself momentum, but he knew he wasn't getting any anyway.
He knows the fisherman out-threat him in turn 1.
Yep.
With, what's the name of his punishing march? Loxham has tainted my mind with his name of Selfish Legs for punishing march. That was Loxham's original name. It's what he calls it.
Oh, right.
And that's ingrained.
Right.
It's not punishing march. It's Selfish Legs.
Sorting.
Because it's such a stupid name.
Revealing early playtest information there, Jamie.
It makes streaming difficult because I'm always like, if he uses Selfish Legs, I mean punishing march. And
selfish Legs is actually just a very bad name.
It's awful.
I mean, what does that even mean?
Right?
When are Legs ever owned by anyone else? Shark using his legendary there.
Yeah.
Let's stop my terrible joke making.
Yeah. We're saying that Hammer will be able to get in on Sakana regardless. But then there is the counter attack. Poised. Double dodge on 2. Yes, I get the tackle knockdown.
Momentous dodge.
Wiggle,
unsurprising.
I know, right? Is there any other result?
Does Shark do anything else? I think we're about to see a bit of a measure out here.
So here's what James will do. He put his 8-inch widget out, put the influence on top of it, and say, that's for the kick.
About to see the ball. We get a couple of markers placed to see how many extra dodges he needs to make sure this happens.
So he needs to get 2 away from that.
So he needs another 1 inches of dodge with a sprint.
Yeah.
Because he's a moot.
There we are.
That for something for a sprint.
And then he's just working out exactly what he needs. So he can sprint there. Oh, he's looking at a quick time. Punch him again. He's got a bit of resilience there.
I mean, he basically can hit 3 more times and generate a bunch of momentum.
Yeah. Oh.
Do nothing. So now it's getting a little bit dicey.
Well, now he can quick.
So he's going to quick foot himself to make him 11 and just go and score this.
Yeah.
Not put any risks in.
4 to there, 6 to there.
Yep. Gets around to there with the ball.
And
just takes the 4 dice shot, right? Like,
yep. 4 dice. Gets a 6. Does he get a screamer though?
Does not get the screamer.
Let's go. So that's
4
VPs to James Long.
James immediately adding his goal influence.
It's the right thing to do.
This is, staying where he is. I mean, Hammer's not in a position to get to him. And if he does, he's so far out of position, a Shark can just get back. It doesn't make sense.
Interesting place to place the ball.
Very good practice being demonstrated on the pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bit of a bad scatter there for Fraser. Because if he wants to get the ball...
Bad scatter for everyone, I think.
Not really. I mean, Sakana can definitely get to it.
Yeah.
Oh, James is rescoring, reforcing
using match fixing
6-1. Marginally better, but I think it was actually better where it was for James because if
James wants it on somebody,
so he can
next activation, so he can
pull it off with Siren.
Yeah.
But once Siren has it, there's not a lot she can do with it.
I don't think she wants it past to her.
Also true. But he was never going to. I mean, if it's snap 2. Maybe, but I mean, Tower has the range to kick it to
Shark.
But he's only got 1, so it would be a 4 dice snapshot. Wouldn't have the 5th to try and get the double success.
Take it though.
Oh yeah, I mean 100% you take it. Yeah. But you know, if you're trying to sort these things out, you want a couple of extra bits of certainty.
You want that momentum to get the 5th dice. Yeah, for sure. Sprint 5. So he's managed to negate a little bit of the. I think we're going to try and see Sakana get pushed off here.
So. 1. What do you double push on? 1, essentially?
Everything.
Yep. So I've just seen, I think, a sprint up to prevent the defensive stance, and now we'll see
7
the
dice,
boys coming out.
1. Need that tackle knockdown. Come in.
I mean, it's
reliable.
I mean, you don't not take the poised, right?
Yeah. Wasn't 1. Oh,
1 success.
Oh,
so
nuts. Terrible news. So
that's really unlucky for Fraser.
Push.
I mean, it's basically a 1-inch push and then a knockback. So he's taking a 0-inch on the push, which is really smart.
Yeah. Bonus time the counter attack. 6 dice. You has a double dodge on 2 hits from Sakana. No, it's not on 4.
3's and none. Big roll.
Oh.
It's double dodge, double push.
6 dice is actually a wrap.
So it's a so double push for 2, and 2 inches of push. You've got to think. I mean,
well, he's stoic, isn't he? So no push, but 3 inches and he's safe. And Hammer's passed.
Yeah, that's unlucky there for Fraser, but it's a lot of influence just gone. A lot of influence.
That is a poor roll from Fraser, and you got to feel for him on that one.
Yeah,
because that is
super
just
unlucky.
a Sakana off the pitch and a bunch of momentum
so
at the same
Sakana's going
time.
to sprint, but I think this recovers the ball, but doesn't really do a lot else.
He can't snap when engaged, right? James asking for any reach tokens from
James. JJ is here.
That's what I said, didn't I?
I thought you said JJ.
No,
maybe I just want you to be talking about me.
James is asking Fraser for some reach tokens so that he can correctly plan out how far he can walk around. Guys in the chat there saying diced, and in that instance, I would agree that dice were favourable to James there.
Yeah, I mean
Fraser did everything right. James did everything right. didn't go Fraser's way, it went James's way, and that happens.
Expecting that knockdown.
Yeah.
So James.
See how James takes advantage of it and how Fraser recovers now. You've been given an out.
Very little influence on Sakana, which is going to hurt.
Yeah, well, James expected him to be gone.
Well, exactly. But I mean, with no momentum, there's no snapshot coming. So if the ball goes onto Shark, it's safe.
Yeah. And James asking Fraser to just measure 6.
Yep, so picking it up and essentially then...
Just dropping it
to be relatively close.
Yeah.
But basically an inch away.
And there's not much... James asking, is that sensible? If you had one more influence on you.
Sakana's going to hold on to it.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Sakana is done.
You can see the clocks there. James 5 minutes down at the moment, but I think given...
he's had the Shark activate. He's had
a couple of Shark activations, a lot of dodges. And obviously Hammer losing a lot of influence there.
Yeah,
you'd expect that. And I don't think, at this point in the game, it's not a big deal. No. But it is something that will I know when I'm playing, I always look, if I'm ever at a 5 minute down, I then start to speed up my last few activations to try and make the time up every turn.
Get that time back. 4 hits from Tower there. That is
charge
onto
Sakana.
Takes a momentous tackle. Interesting.
I think that's a very happy position for James.
Yeah.
It's essentially a kick to...
Well, that's the Siren Seduce.
Yep. To kick to Shark.
Snapshot.
Well, he's just going to kick it to space. Fraser is aware of what is going on.
Well, again, James pretty happy with this. Brick at a whole movement 2 inches.
Yep. He's got an influence on him. Could go movement 4.
No, that's it. With the sprint. -4 for the legendary.
-4 for the legendary. Yep, sorry.
It's all right.
Composure, just because it's super situational.
Yeah.
Is accurate.
Direction 4, distance 4. Will Hammer intercept? Probably not.
I think he's just going to let it go.
Yeah.
Because if he doesn't... Yep.
Yeah, because otherwise he just gets seduced. So, 1 momentum to Fraser, none currently to James.
Yeah.
James has the potential to generate a reliable 6, I'd say. I wouldn't say reliable, actually.
No, it's pretty reliable. Siren...
So, yeah. 2 momentum for Fraser.
I think Siren probably goes, generates 3 momentum, gets the ball, and then...
Well, you can walk over there.
Yeah.
Bounce. Snap the ball.
And then if you go first with Siren next turn, you're on the fast ground. You can basically just walk over.
Well, you can bounce away, get your momentum.
Bounce away, get the momentum, walk past the ball to... Well, you might not make range.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Pass to Shark, take the snapshot.
Yeah. If it scores, awesome. You got
if
Shark
he
yet to go.
Shark just goes back and does it anyway.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yep. So James just trying to deny momentum generation here.
Yeah. Just in case. Yep. Decoy, just in case. Good safe play. So let's say Fraser had got Sakana off the board. The ball's still there. What do you think? Ball's still where Sakana now is. What do you think the play is from Fraser?
If Sakana had gone off.
If Sakana's gone off.
Where was the ball then? Sorry,
where Sakana was.
Oh, so the ball would still be there?
So back when Sakana was there.
Yep.
The ball was back where Tower currently is.
Right.
Tower was yet to activate. Do you think you take it, pass it up to Hammer? Just take it, put it in the...
I think you've got... you can't put it back in the corner.
No, because you need to start generating momentum.
Yeah, the safer play is probably just kick it off the pitch.
And put it in the
center. And get it onto the close control.
Yeah, try and get it onto flint, or pass it to marbles maybe.
Yeah, because I think if you put it onto hammer having already gone, you just get seduced and you lose the ball anyway.
I think,
and then you probably drop the ball, Grayscales gets it, and you just set up for next turn.
Fly, yeah. So I think we might have missed there that Hag went over, Fisher reeled Siren across. Siren looks closer to the ball than it once was. So James, there, you might not be able to see at the very edge of the top of the screen there. We can see it thanks to our handy dice cam that you guys can't see. There is enough room outside of 1 inch of hammer for Siren to make her way around hammer. It's a really risky place to be.
It's super risky, especially when you've got 0 momentum to 2. I mean, so sprinting here.
This is a sprint.
Big sprint over the fast ground.
Yeah. Avoiding
Hammer's melee zone the whole way.
Really nice clean play, showing every single measurement. Takes the ball.
Really risky positioning here for Siren. I mean, it's basically giving Fraser 2 points.
Yeah, and you don't do it with hammer. You do it with
tower.
Then hammer's free to go back in the center.
Because you only need to get that 1 hit with tower. I mean, it's 5s. It gets you the kill straight away, and you can leave the extra influence on him to get punishing march.
The kick's not successful. It is terrible play.
This is going off the pitch.
Big one.
1. Oh, that's super lucky.
Oh, wow. James got one there. And that could not be closer to the board edge.
Especially on an inaccurate kick. I mean, that's...
Wow.
James is now hoping to sort of pull a bit of a rabbit out of the hat here. If he doesn't, he's in a world of hurt. I mean, you just take the free parting blow.
Yeah.
And you just get on with it, really.
Yeah, interesting turn.
Really interesting turn, and I'm liking there's a lot of kicking to space here, and that's...
Yeah. It's up to 4. Oh, not stolen. And Fraser
taking it, obviously.
First, I liked that James Long had match fixing and offered it to Fraser, being like, "Oh, I've not got it," because
the Charles Nesser upside down card play. It's a shame not to see Charles Nesser playing today at all. He was a bit tired after yesterday.
No, I can understand that.
Yep, understandable.
Yeah, I believe James Long spent the night drinking with Timmy.
I mean, I'm surprised James Long is alive if that is the case.
Yeah. This morning was touch and go.
Timmy was meant to be playing in this event today.
Yeah.
Don't know. Maybe he didn't survive so well.
I think players there making comments about parting blows and saying Bryce knows that one well from playing James Long. James Long, if those of you who don't know him, I've known him for a while from various gaming communities. He's known as captain of the lucky team.
Right.
And his like motto in gaming is, I'd rather be lucky than good.
I'm a big fan of his work.
Yeah. So obviously we'll see that this game. I've missed this kick. What's the worst? 2-1. I'm fine.
Yeah. All good.
All good.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, Hammer's coming in to attack me. Oh, well, hope he misses everything. I did. Oh. Oh, I'll take every result.
No surprises on influence allocation here. No. Nothing is going down on Siren. There's just no point.
Oh, goal influence on Salt. Two damage there to tower.
Yep.
I say I'm going to mark it, but there's literally no point. Oh dear. So that's a sprint with a pounding blow.
I think we see a knockback, a push knockback here.
Yeah.
Yep, 4-0 with Charmed Mail for Siren.
To 5. I mean, Tower's got a momentum push on 1, so this is going off. Just like, no, I should have cut. No,
it's rough. He's got one more shot at this. He needs 1-5.
Yeah. And he gets it.
Gets it.
Not back off the pitch, so that is Fraser on 2 points.
See a pass to Hammer here.
Yeah.
Fraser was sort of hoping to have one left on tower there.
Yeah. For the takeout. So it's two momentum for Fraser and successful pass. Dodge Hammer.
So I think that was 2 points. I think Hag now dies, and we get a goal here from Hammer.
Yes, yeah. I don't think Hag dies.
Depending on
the fear keeps us safe.
Yep.
And Fraser there checking Sakana's threat range and going, I'm just going to get all the way away from here. I mean, now we see Hag try to jog backwards.
Exactly. So if he doesn't use Hag,
I still don't think Hag dies. The fear keeps her reasonably safe.
I think Tower's probably the next target. See weak point go down, see him push dodged off the pitch, get some of his own medicine.
Yeah. Oh, Hag Shadow Likes gets in front of the goal and decoys. If you want to hit her and try and get this
Did not use Talisman to put decoy up, forgot that.
Probably doesn't need to. I don't think Tower gets
there. There's no way Hammer gets there, but it saves
Again,
you 2
it's one
points.
of those things, yeah.
I'm checking the distances now to make sure we can essentially feed Hammer.
Yeah. He really wants Ball Hog. He really wants Punishing March. Grayscale's there, staying out of 9 inches of mallet. Ends up there, puts up decoy. Just in case.
James really trying to mitigate the amount of momentum that can be generated.
Oh yeah, I mean... Fraser there going, oh sorry, with Hammer, I meant to say my threat is 14 because I have the ball. But James like, nah.
I mean, would you like to do something else? Very sporting, but I think not.
Doesn't make
at this point, there's a commitment, 2 turns, 2 activations on.
Yeah.
Probably not even good practice to take that.
No. Where'd they go? Yeah,
James so certain that he can make that.
Yeah, I would be too.
I mean, yeah.
With 11 inches to move around
to move essentially 5.
Yeah. Brick and Hammer left to go. And Marbles. Whilst James has got just Sakana and Shark. Nom, nom. Late night last night.
Very late night last night. Timmy was trying to drag me out, and I just, no chance.
Avoid where possible. Interesting one now for James, because if he goes towards the Masons to generate momentum, he opens up the chance of Hammer coming in.
Yeah.
And turning around, beating them people up.
Exactly.
I mean, it has to be Sakana, I think, that goes now.
Has to be. James declaring Sakana.
I mean, how far is Tower from the edge of the board? Reckon he's 2 inches?
Looks like he's just over 2 inches, maybe. There's 3 inch there for the widget. Maybe it's a little bit of overhang. So
yeah. Let's say if he was within 2 inches, I'd love to see the charge from Sakana.
Double dodge, double push.
Be like,
thanks for coming.
Get out of here. He's definitely got brace for impact.
Yep. So we see the monkey countercharging here with defensive declared and poise being used.
Yep.
Giving us a really strong 5-1 with a counterattack here.
Yeah. I think it's if he had brace for impact, this would be perfect, because it'd be ideal to get the monkey over to you.
Yep.
And then you just bounce off the monkey.
The great thing here is, unless we see a massive wrap.
No, nothing.
Nothing. But even a 1 inch push, which is what James was expecting. He put himself an inch away from Tower so that he still could make the attacks.
Yeah. Nothing on the monkey. Hit Tower. Threes and 1. Momentous dodge. Out of marbles.
Yep.
Very nice.
Well,
and out of counter-attack.
Yep.
Good play.
Makes it Didn't declare the counter-attack because he saw it coming, so hit him again. 5 dice, threes and 1. Unlucky.
Momentous dodge.
Yep.
This is one of the things that Fishermen are great at. Is that even when your dice disappear on you, as long as you get that one hit, you're pretty happy. Yep. So now it's just threes.
So now just straight threes because weak point's been put down. 3 hits.
Meant 1 damage weak point.
So 1 damage on Tower there. Brick's moving up. You've got to think Shark's coming in for the push dodge off the pitch now.
Maybe. Or just dump a load into Brick.
So he's going to just walk in, I think, hit the monkey here, dodge in, and then try and finish Tower off with some push dodges.
Potentially. But you need to be careful, because even though he can't charge over that brick wall, he can charge, as long as he ends engaging him.
Yep.
He gets the counter charge on Shark.
Yep.
James there on 4 momentum against 2. Hammer yet to activate.
I mean,
3 influence left around there.
Exactly. So the other thing is, if Shark comes too far back and overcommits in that direction,
Hammer comes in.
Hammer comes in and just erases Shark.
Yeah.
James doesn't really want to score here. If he scores and goes in and does
long.
that, it just lands on grayscales, passes it to the Otter, and then...
Fraser scoring.
Fraser doesn't want to score.
Yeah, James wants to score.
James wants to score at every opportunity.
Yeah. I think what we're looking at here is a potential walk over there, tidal surge, Tower, back towards Shark. He'll take the 3 momentum he can get from the attacks, and then probably go first.
Exactly.
Oh no, he's just gone over there. Just walking over there. 3s and 1. No counter charge from Brick.
Momentous push dodge there from Shark. using the momentum to bonus time it, making sure this really just happens now.
Yeah, so maintaining at 3 basically for this until he gets the push off, which then gets him the extra 1, and then he can just hit the monkey if there's any left.
Yeah, and if he needs to title surge, he can to get out.
Yeah, exactly, if he's got 3 left.
James just getting exactly what he needs here.
Just push dodge, 1 more. Push there, out of monkey.
Another momentum to bonus time.
Is James saying last one then?
Yep, so James going to 6 points.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Hammer's well in range to...
Yeah, chat asking why no counter charge. I think he's actually advanced up outside of counter charge and used the title surge to get in to make sure that it doesn't go, to then actually then sort out the push without triggering Brick coming into combat there and causing Shark a few issues.
I'm not overly keen on this play personally. I mean, he's got 2 points out of a turn. He's also up to 5 momentum. But this invites Hammer to come right back.
Yeah.
And probably push Sakana off.
Exactly. I mean, pushing Sakana from there isn't very easy. It's not impossible. Yeah,
I was going to kick the ball. Interesting. James
Hammer
saying, I've done this.
The ball,
I did this. I did this to Bryce.
But all right, so
the siren's coming on. So.
This is interesting. Siren's coming on, exactly. Which means you don't need to do a lot. So he's going to kick the ball there. He's going to go back, do a bunch of damage.
Yeah.
Siren's probably going to come on, kick it to Hag. Hag's going to get it to Grayscales. Grayscales will Salt scores, end of turn.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I completely agree.
And there is nothing that Fraser can do about that.
Nope.
So this is a bit questionable.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Takes movement, takes damage.
So he's getting Punishing March and Iron Fists on Hammer here from Mallet and...
Over the fast ground, can just jog right up into base contact.
Jog a solid 9 inches, no one cares.
Oh, and bats an eyelid. Really interesting with that ball, though. You know Siren's coming back. You know Sakana might be coming back if you get this doing what you want to do. I assume you go tackle, knockdown, I'm going to keep you guys in place here, win the initiative, then push you off.
Exactly.
This is all being done on James's clock currently. He's forgotten to turn it over at the end of Shark's activation. Just bringing him back down closer to Fraser's time.
James trying to figure out what he needs to do here.
22 to 27.
Exactly. So he's maintained that 5. He's going to declare the counterattack because it's very close.
Yeah, I mean, 6 dice, 4s and 1. Gets tackle,
nice
knocked
roll.
down.
Yeah, so Fraser's going to check the,
he can definitely
the lines here. But because knockback is directly away,
James saying, knockback's directly away. We do need to check this.
Just asking for a set of steppers so they... Fraser bemoaning how expensive his hobby is.
Yeah. Saying he really wants the steppers, but... Both players just pause the clock and were like, we could really do with some steppers. Neither player going to get steppers.
No, sending people.
Yeah.
That's the joy of the top table and being on stream.
Yeah.
You have minions.
Yes, true. Oh, there we are. Master 1 has arrived. Is clock back on? Directly away. Yeah.
Yep.
So make sure the clock's put back on.
Put the clock back on.
And Sakana's off the table.
Sakana's off the table, putting
so
4 Fraser up to 4.
On for Fraser there. Up to 4. Then he buys an attack on Shark. James buying the counter again.
Burning through his momentum here.
But he's accepting that he's not going to get to go first in this one, I think. Mentos knockdown there.
So just seeing Hammer loading dice into Shark here. Pushing Shark off the pitch as well, getting another 2 points, and Fraser going to 6.
Fraser going to 6, or was that a push off the pitch?
Push off the pitch for Shark there as well.
Sorry, didn't commentate on that one. I was just checking out some technical things. We're suffering a low reception from the players going into our ears, and it is pretty loud.
Oh no. Sorry, nope. They've put him back on the pitch.
Retcon that.
I think the players actually had the older rider card there and have chosen the wrong result for that last one. Yeah, Fraser realizing that this is actually better for him in the long run because
Shark's not back
now we can just take him out this.
Yeah. And you have to commit some influence to Shark to make that happen.
Yep.
That's the turn. And Mason's there, getting to go first.
So James is definitely not putting anything on Shark here.
I think you put one maybe on him. Oh, if two only go on Hammer, then yeah, screw it.
Yeah.
Like, you accept that's going to happen at some point.
So just taking a bit of a technical interlude here. We're getting some pretty heavy
change the batteries on the player mics there. Shall I pause the clock?
Well, and regaining the clock.
For you as the Fisherman's player, you're not thrilled about all this, but with that kick, you're pretty happy.
You're pretty happy. You've
got the ball again. Life is good.
Exactly.
When your players come back on, they're not close to death.
Yeah.
They've just been playing on the wing dangerously.
Yeah. Yeah, it's forced Hammer into a terrible position for the rest of the game.
Yeah, because this activation, he push, and then walks back.
Yep.
And Shark and Sakana come on the other side of the pitch or central.
And the other great thing is if James goes on to score here, which I think he will, from this position, with no real issues.
No, I mean
at all.
The only person who
Shark
can threaten
needs
this
to come back
on
on next turn, unless Fraser ignores him this turn, which is a mistake. And if that's and with Shark coming back on in the next turn, when the ball gets kicked out, you've got to think it's got to go to that clump. Shark can just go in, grab it, and get it to a turret for the snapshot for the win.
Well, probably Sakana or even Salt.
But even on that, when everything's that wide, if nothing goes too much further, I mean, getting Brick off the pitch from there.
All the Masons players over there.
Which one do you want off the pitch?
Yeah.
And then Shark just goes and gets those push dodges off.
Yeah. Wow. That Sakana walks on, picks the ball up straight away. She's like, I'm just going to sit here. I'll be cool. I'm good.
Yeah.
There's so much passing going on in this turn.
They stayed reasonably deep there. I would have thought Sakana coming on, picking up the ball, and going into cover on the Gold Coast would have been a nice place for him to be.
I think we'll see Fisherman just drift to the other side of the pitch.
Yep.
Making passes between all of them. Salt going off and scoring because he's the 1VP. And we see Shark go off there
straight away.
6-6.
One influence on him just to keep him honest.
Yeah. If not,
Just
he dodges away,
dodge,
leaves. And then I think from this, the reason we've kept them so close is that we're going to see Shadow-like from... No, it's going to be a pass, isn't it, from Sakana?
Yeah, it's got to be a pass.
Hammer there, making his way back to the middle of the pitch, getting ready for the next turn. Good foresight there from Fraser.
Really interesting game. Some really interesting ball positioning, and then really tight play around the corners of the pitch by both players, trying to utilize the push dodge and the the fish inability to do so much damage to this team, and trying to get those takeouts to just help the goal threat.
Exactly right. So Hag here, going for... I thought Hag might do this. Shadlight to get within 4 inches. Fisher's reel, bring him in, sprint round. Fisher's reel the team around a little bit. Put up decoy.
Fisher's reel's a short range play, so can't do too much with it.
No. Well, she can sprint 6 inches to get within 4 of Siren here, and that's easy.
Sprints around.
So we've used Talisman to do that.
Yep.
And James there, being really clinical with his movements. Guys in the chat saying, looks like the Hammer legendary. It is not. That was Punishing March put up.
I mean, yeah, I haven't heard it, so...
No.
Decoy going down on Hag there. Pretty understandable. Brick coming to try and threaten poor Salt here. Sakana popping smoke.
Pop smoke, walks 8, and then walk 8 inches up to there, and then pass the Siren. Successful.
Gets it.
Generates momentum.
Keep the momentum. Fraser looks like he's on no momentum.
Sure,
so
he's on at least 3.
Got to be on 2, I imagine.
Yeah.
Don't think he's spent it on anything.
No.
Don't know why James has just taken a momentum off there. I mean, he went second.
Yeah. And just made a pass.
Yeah. Fraser realizing he's meant to have 2 momentum there, which is good.
Pass there from Siren going over to Grayscales, and
it's accurate.
That's 2 momentum now to James.
Going to use that momentum to make a 4-inch dodge.
Really? I guess if he wants Grayscales to do it himself.
I mean, it is more reliable.
Yeah.
Better than the... I mean, Salt 2-4 kick. Grayscales, if he does the decoy sprint, then where'd they go? Gets around all the counter charge shenanigans.
Yes, agreed. We've just had word that one of our microphones is a little bit damaged on the player's side, potentially, so we've had to mute them, so we won't be hearing what Fraser has to say at the moment.
I believe it's James, because James is the one that is currently speaking, and I cannot hear.
That's correct, yes.
But we're seeing Grayscales move up.
Grayscales walk up.
Looks like he's got decoy.
Pass the ball to Salt. Gets it.
Jamie's X-ray eyes are able to lip read through the back of James's skull here. Yep. Quite impressive.
Thank you.
He just knows the play that well.
Yeah. Playing a whole season of Fisherman.
Yeah. Salt taking the dodge there from the pass.
Where'd they go back to cover?
Where'd they go back to
Super
cover?
Safe.
very safe play. Two
Very
influence
good.
there on Salts. I mean, there's a good jog, where'd they go, get in, tap in range, take the shots.
I'm slightly confused because we aren't hearing things about where James's momentum's disappearing to.
He's been spending a lot of it to do
the dodges.
do the dodges
give and
it's
go,
been generating.
Pass and move. Fishermen only ever need one.
And as long as Salt can get in position to not have the ball path go over tower there, which is super easy.
Super easy with a 7-inch walk and a 4-inch where'd they go. Get behind the goalpost, take a shot.
Yeah.
Fraser's like, well, guess I better spend a turn chasing you down.
I mean, we've just seen. I mean, this has been really, really good play from James here. Just
it was legendary turn.
Oh, it was legendary play. Yeah.
Mallet just sprints 8.
Right. Okay.
And Brick would bring 8-inch earlier, which makes perfect sense because he knows he's got to get as much over to that side as possible.
And we've just seen Flint and Mallet and Marbles just running through the middle of the pitch, not doing a lot of anything.
No. However, if James goes and scores this now, Flint's yet to activate.
That's really true. He needs a good scatter.
But the thing is that puts it to 10-10.
And James has the ball back.
James has the ball back, so I don't think that's going to be the play.
With Shark to come back on.
Not worth it.
Because you just get the ball to Grayscale.
Salt here going for the shot. Gets it.
Gets the
momentum and anything to play from anyone?
Chills out.
So that's James Long on 10 points. Just needs a takeout or a goal.
I mean, you got to think he's going for the goal.
Yeah, you'd expect. Two for the distance on the goal kick there.
So he's going to kill the ball here, which is interesting choice. I mean, he did have the option to get the rebound goal here with Flint.
He's not taking it. Flint takes movement. He's going to sprint a whole 10 inches.
Yeah, he's got to be very careful here, Fraser. I mean, Shark is going to, if James wins this roll, Shark can come in on that fast ground
exactly,
and essentially go in at 2-inch range, go for the double tackle, then take the dodge, then essentially then move off.
Right.
8-inch threat.
And then where they go? Yeah, he's going super safe here.
Good, and that's the smart move. He's recentered his players to stop Shark being able to come in and do that, and made everything centered.
I mean, really scarily, Shark could still probably get there and threaten the goal.
Yeah. The clock's now sitting at 17-20 and 19-15.
Well done to James bringing that back down. That 5-minute gap back down to 2 minutes.
I mean, having no Shark activation helps.
Yes, right.
So we've got Fraser at +1 on this initiative roll. Really important initiative roll because even...
Huge initiative roll. One up to 2 and 2.
So Fraser's got this.
4.
So the other interesting thing here
Fraser
is just
like,
resources.
I don't know who's going first, actually. Yeah. Do I want to go first?
And the number of resources on the board is very important now.
Passed it over to...
That's interesting.
Fisherman.
So I think Shark, with the 9-inch jog coming onto the pitch, gets the other side of that fast ground.
Goes 9
can
again.
Essentially do a jog at 9 inches into Flint.
Avoid the defensive stance up to 5s.
Exactly. Tackle the ball, dodge around a little bit.
What are we looking at here? Shark's coming back on deep. Okay, so maybe he's not going for goal then.
Okay. Do we think that, Mallet's got how many hit points?
16.
16. Do we think we're just going to go for a non-momentous beat the snot out of Mallet with Shark?
Beat down, possibly.
I mean, there's no reason why with Grayscales and Sakana in those positions that you can't get in and really threaten that. And with the 2-inch melee, be out of range of hammer.
If you can get to the weak points and you can get stagger, don't ever underestimate Siren at doing damage.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Like Siren on the charge is just brutal with the rats.
2 damage on 2 hits.
Yep. So maybe that's what we're seeing here is a big load up, forcing Fraser to come and commit.
With Flint that far deep, he can't score this turn with Flint. No. He can kill Salt if he wants, get some momentum. 1VP doesn't help this game out in the slightest.
That's it. James pointing out that Salt has Love Creature, which I think this turn he really wants to have triggered.
Yeah, really, right. I don't think that it would be triggered. I think Tower there just pushes him and knockbacks him off the pitch.
Maybe, but I mean, 5s and in cover.
1 hit, 4 dice. That's doable.
True.
Nice, good marker lure.
Oh, good marker on the lure. That
gets it. 4 inches.
4-inch jog to bring Mallet in. That's
very nice. That's a real good play. I mean, the problem here being that Mallet can just sprint away.
But if he sprints away, he doesn't get out of threat.
Correct. Then walk to the extremity of 2 there by an attack.
So he's got to roll all of this just to get a momentous dodge or do 1 damage. Yeah. I mean, Mallet still just walks away.
Yeah. Needing all 3s. Gets a 1, so nothing can happen. He's going to try and attack 5 with -1 dice. Just 2 hits.
Get good.
Momentous 2 damage.
Dropping Siren down to 8.
8 health on Siren.
1.
Singled out.
Singled out going down. 6 dice now for this attack.
5s. 2 momentous. Takes momentous push, so still an 8.
Going to sprint to get away with the end here.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think it saves him. Gets him out of Sakana.
Yeah.
But Hag can still use Talisman to dodge him forward.
Bring him in.
The Otter's just going to do a bit of a get out of here. Going to bait Hammer.
Yeah.
Try and force it deeper.
I think just push Flint somewhere else because you can't risk the Otter taking it from you and dumping it off the pitch.
I mean, the Otter'd have to get some pretty crazy wraps on a charge there.
Yeah, yeah. Good point.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible, but you'd have to get 4 hits after a charge.
3s and 1. 6 dice.
Crazier things have happened. 3 influence on him.
Man, stack him up. 4-3.
Stack him up, make it happen.
Charge in. Everything hits. Tackle, dodge.
I mean, if that happens, the seriousness in Jamie's face is suggesting this.
Mate, all about the mascot plays. Who's that who's come back?
Tower's just gone around and started to wail on the Otter.
Takes the momentous
push. Going for the pushes here.
Push that knockback.
Following it up. Another hit here. I think we're going to see any result here basically gets them all a little bit. Oh, that's
unless
unlucky.
You miss it. One last chance.
No, James asking if you rolled a 5 and it was a 4, but they didn't need to know. Oh, and the Otter has survived.
Classic Salt.
That's Shadow likes to know way. Fisher's real shark out wide.
Okay.
I think the threat of the counter charge is still there. Fraser definitely making the right play there with Mallet.
Bringing him away.
Push and then walk away. I don't think he needed to necessarily take the push result. A bit of extra damage on Siren would have been good.
Yeah.
And just walking out. I mean, what's she going to do?
Yeah. 1 damage.
A little bit of
maybe
damage.
2. Ooh.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Back in the brick bubble.
Yeah. Back in safety.
So we've got five momentum there for Fraser, which is going to be pretty hard for James to come back from. So
I disagree. Okay, so from what I've heard from James, I disagree now. I now disagree. I now agree with you. Previously, I disagreed. He'd have had Shark, Tidal surging forwards.
Yep.
That's 4 momentum. Grayscales goes in. Unlikely after the weak point, 2 more momentum.
Yep.
Like the fishermen have such maneuverability that they are.
No, it's true. But we've seen Sakana just sort of advance to nowhere here. Risky position.
Real risky.
Because, I mean, all Flint needs to do now is get the ball to Hammer. Hammer advances, takes the first turn, kills Sakana by taking something off Mallet, goes in, scores the goal, 6 points, game over.
Yep.
And I think Fraser will probably see that from Fraser now.
Yeah.
So yeah, and that's exactly what we're looking at. Fraser's. I'm 100% sure that his microphone does not have headsets connected to what we're saying, but
no. Well, we've seen James do exactly what we say. We've seen Fraser do exactly what we say. That gives me confidence in my ability to play this game, or ill confidence in their ability to play the game.
It's funny, Fraser was saying earlier on the stream that he was being careful what he was saying because I was listening, and we're playing against each other in the finals in a couple of weeks' time.
Very fair.
So Fraser just keeping Hammer outside of Shark's threat to make sure that he doesn't get a lot of momentum now.
Yep.
So there's an interesting set of ways to measure numbers. None of them really representative of anything.
No.
But we're seeing the combination now jigsawed together.
Yep.
I really hope this video gets discovered by an alien race and he see these numbers and these random tools being assigned to them and them trying to figure out
what on earth these mean
compared to everything else they discover on the planet.
Because they won't hear what he's been saying.
No.
That's not on stream.
Nothing at all.
So it's just like, it goes, throw, move.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why that specific order of things?
This is incredible.
So in case you didn't see what was
These
happening
humans, they knew what they were doing.
That was a tidal surge, a quick foot, and a sprint for Shark to really fly around the pitch. But Flint's not activated yet.
So Shark's essentially going into position. So seeing a really cagey play here. Like Fraser has gone central with Hammer
play.
and then not get the ball to him.
I don't understand that play from Flint there. Because he said, right, I'm staying outside of 4. It's like,
so Fraser now
perfect,
thinking.
because I can
Fraser
tidal surge you
letting
to the edge.
James go first after winning the roll 5-0.
3 on Salt. I'm seeing it. Oh, he's engaged. We can't do it.
Came with a bonus time. Bonus time snapshot from Salt.
I'm all about that. About that.
I mean, it would be beautiful. I mean,
it's not
just need 2 threes.
Yeah.
Just need 2 threes.
50-50.
I think it's better than 50-50.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, everything's 50-50.
Everything, no, it's not. I mean, it's 66% of 66%.
I don't want to work that out. I don't want to work that out. Someone in chat, what's that? You're probably all better maths nerds than I am. What are the chances of Salt scoring a 2-dice snapshot on 3s?
They're pretty good, right? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
It's around about 44.
Yeah. I'd take those odds.
I'd take. Oh, we've got a wing back. Where they go wing back
to
Salt?
Happen.
This is going to be amazing. No responses at all.
Responsive 3
Salt flying in.
Salt.
3-1.
Salt. Ronan, get a PNG ready of Salt to flash on screen.
We need to have a clapping otter gif on the stream right now. This needs to happen. Screw the game. Bring out the otter. Going beyond. Oh, this is beautiful.
Grubnat's on the stream. He knows exactly.
Metaphysically 50%. Yep.
Yeah, it happens or it doesn't.
Good man. 3-1. Big roll. Takes the wrap.
No.
Didn't get the double tackle, but he's getting the counter attack.
That's
one
why
damage triggers Love Creature.
Chris Love Creature gets the extra attack.
Does Salt
now?
get Love Creature himself?
Friendly guild models.
Other friendly.
Other friendly.
Fair enough.
Mistake
White
here
attack
from
3?
James.
No.
Fraser's
Asking the exact same question. Right, and...
Oh, amazing. Look at this.
Look at this.
Otter on stream.
Otter on stream. Look at Salt go. Loving this Flint action.
Look at him go. Look at that Otter go. We're not watching the game anymore. Other friendly guild models.
I mean, it legitimately says other friendly guild models gain +1 attack for the remainder of the term. So no, they have said other.
Yeah.
They've not declared it as other. They're just letting him do it.
Oh!
It takes the tackle.
Takes the tackle.
Salt, I mean, he should have been bonus timing to do that.
Bonus timing to do it. Takes the tackle.
Tackling.
But that's the ball on Salt now.
I mean, to be fair to the guys, they've asked a judge, and the judge has actually ruled exactly that Love Creature is applied to Salt.
It's an utter disgrace.
Oh.
That was not my pun. That was.
That's. I know the username.
Yeah.
That is Jacques, who was at a lot of tournaments late last year.
Okay.
It is an utter disgrace.
It is.
Jacques.
It really is.
But the Otter now has the ball, and it's kind of dead.
But is it? Well, it is, unless Flint tackles it back, in which case he's lost close control.
Yep. So we're seeing a poised counter.
Oh, counter-attack's rubbish.
Can't declare the counter-attack because obviously not using... He said he's used it, so James is staying true to it. I mean, he can't really declare it, but he's done it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, do we see Shark go in and just make Flint's life miserable?
What's that, sorry?
Do we see Shark go in and just make Flint's life miserable?
Yeah, well, I mean, with the crowd out there, the potential tidal surge over.
Exactly.
Push dodge off. I believe that was 2 damage against Sakana that we saw there. That
I think we've got we're seeing Hag go.
Shadow-like.
Hag's just going to advance around here. Fisher's Reels to kind of back out of threat. Make sure if Hammer's coming in, Hammer is not doing anything.
He's charging.
Yep.
Charging into Sakana.
So James declaring he was going to use poised against the mallet attack, realizing that it was outside, but then, said that he declared it,
I've declared it,
and he's staying true to that, which is
fair play to him.
Fair. He's gone defensive though.
Still gets the tackle knockdown.
That's still that tackle knockdown.
2 in a push, so that's Sakana down to 10. Well, this is fine for the fishermen.
I mean, they don't care at this point. I mean,
no, I'll just heal this at the end. It's fine. My momentum is used to keep me alive.
Yep.
Again. 2 momentous and a push. So down to 8.
All the Otter puns coming out in chat now.
Oh yeah.
Big fan.
Love the puns. I had a game arrive the other day called Rampunctuous. It's a game all about making puns.
Really?
Yeah. Like one of those party-style games.
Oh, right.
Kickstarter. It was good. Look, I've not opened it yet, but
no,
I'll crack that at some point.
Another 3.
2 more with misses damage.
Slowly whittling Sakana down here.
You've got Otter gifts. Otter's in the corner of the screen here.
Yep. Nothing but Otters. Everyone else excited. Oh, look at the excitement for the... Oh, and the mimicking. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Love it.
Everyone is happy at this point in time.
Yeah. So this is Sakano attacking here. Fraser saying, I wanted to counter-attack. You rolled the dice before I got a chance to declare.
Yep.
Puts a momentous weak point. Momentous weak point on hammer.
Yep.
Stripping that armor.
James forgetting Love Creature there, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, not a great counter. 2.
Momentous knockdown. Sacrifice move to stand up. Punch hammer again.
So 3s and nothing.
3s and nothing. 4 hits. Double dodge.
It's going to start getting out of...
Get out of the way.
It's going to want to do some...
Momentum to heal 4, back to 10. Back to 9, apparently. I'm glad the players are being so vocal about what their health is.
Yeah, it's really great, this game. Really clean to each other as well.
Yeah. So crowd out not taken there.
Oh, 1 hit.
1 hit. 1 inch momentous dodge.
I mean, yay fish.
Yay fish. If in doubt, 1 inch dodge.
Oh, chat.
Oh,
chat,
that is good.
This is beautiful. I don't know who you are, but oh my God, that is an amazing.
Loved creature apply to otter-friendly models? It should apply to an otter.
Big fan.
Well done. Three momentum to 2. Shark with a stack of 6.
I think what we're going to see is, I mean, Shark has to quickfoot himself to get to Flint.
I'm so sorry. Oh,
to make the attack.
Mallet seduced. Makes the attack. Will generate momentum. It's good.
With the crowd outs, and weak points have been applied by Sakana, so...
Oh.
So he's wrapped.
He's wrapped. Momentus knocked down. Momentus singled
out.
Oh, amazing work.
Incredible
and then Grayscales to
here
come in.
For Grayscales.
Grayscales too slow.
Another attack here from Siren. All hitting. Wrap for 2.
Used is once per turn, though.
2 momentous dodges
here. 2 momentous dodges.
Just racking this
Look at
up.
that. Look at those dice.
I mean,
just so many.
Like, oh, do you know what's great? Championship dice. And I've got all of them because I'm James Long.
I've got my bronze ones. I've got my silver ones. I've got my gold ones.
It's just, sound.
Oh, I think I actually owe him a gold dice from Scaldic Shield as well.
There you go.
He won that tournament last weekend.
Never got any gold dice.
No?
No.
No?
That much of a scrub.
Shame.
Just win when it counts.
Yeah. Just win and get the plane tickets.
Yeah. 2 more than James has got.
Yeah.
We're seeing James essentially setting up to get the ball off the otter because Flint is going to attack the otter.
Flint attacks the otter.
Got to think there's a counter-attack coming. Oh, no.
No, James wants this ball loose again.
Momentous tackle.
Momentous tackle. Hit again.
This is it. This is the last activation for Fraser. Oh, 4 hits. I mean, that's
where'd they go? Push dodge.
Fraser has to be really careful here. I mean, Shark can more or less just move up. And if he leaves Flint in that corner, go up, essentially quickfoot himself, sprint into the... Nothing. Sprint into the gap, tidal surge him to the edge, and then take the activation first, go in, push him off the pitch, win the game.
Yep. Fraser, they're not happy with his activation choice. Saying he's left himself engaged with the otter, should have taken the momentous where they go, or disengaged and just run away.
Exactly.
He's got to take... And he says he thinks he's just thrown it on that one.
And I think he has.
Yeah.
And he should have where'd they go to get out from the otter there.
Sprint to the other side of the goal.
Sprint to safety and be done. A little bit greedy.
Yeah, a little bit greedy for the momentum there. James Long on 2, 4, 6 momentum. Fraser on 5.
Going to take the parting blow. I mean, consistently wrong is better. Takes the tackle, gets the ball back.
Despite the armor. Ball back on Salt. Jog back into melee.
He wanted to get out with the ball. Now he needs to make sure that the Otter needs to do a lot of things and can't get away.
Well, where'd they go? I think.
Right, so I think we now see Shark come in and just cause mayhem. So 5 to 6. Fraser's done a really good job to pull this back to get the momentum back on track.
Yeah. Still only a +1 roll though. But the thing is, with Hammer knocked down, he can't go first.
Yeah.
That's his heavy hitter done.
Yep.
So fantastic play there from Siren to get the seduced off. Oh. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh my God.
Oh goodness. So that was a 6 rolled by
Fraser
to win initiative. James like, well, I've got +1. Gets
rolls
the hard
the
6. Anything you can do, I can do just as well. So as I harken back to the start of this game where I said James calls himself captain of the lucky team. And he says, I'd rather be lucky than good.
I mean, I think he's proving here that he's both. So that's
exactly right.
which is a killer combination.
Yeah, to be good and lucky, that's just cheating.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's just called cheating.
Yeah.
But what's the play here? I mean, the Otter's got the ball.
That's the thing, isn't it?
Do you dodge out with the Otter, pass the ball back to Shark?
That's the safe choice, yeah.
One to where they go, one to sprint. So
yeah,
I think we see the back. We get the ball on Shark. Yep, and then kick the ball. So no matter what, he can get the ball on Shark, even without momentum, for the interception. Really good position.
Gets it.
Bang.
But take the momentum before he
He's going to take the forward
he can generate that with the rest of them.
Staying out of 10 of Hammer. Hammer is knocked down, but obviously with the momentum can stand up for free and keep moving. Basically just playing really safe play to make sure that Flint doesn't wind up with the ball, and you have to get through close control again.
Twice.
And then he can just go in. I mean, Shark can just do what Shark wants and just engage both the Monkey and Brick.
Yep.
Stop the counter charge, take the shot.
3 dice, probably 4 with a bonus.
4, maybe 5 with a bonus for a tap in because it's just showing off now.
Yeah. Flint there, sprint 8, 4-inch dodge, can get engaged with him. These puns hurt so much, I just broke my veteran Siren's arm.
I mean, that's a bit rough.
That's awful. Rough seas.
What did Siren do? She gives other people -2 tack.
Yeah.
You don't break her arm to go for her -tack. That doesn't make sense.
No.
Really exciting game here. Really impressed with the level of play, and also like the decisions are being made to just force issues in a really nice way.
Both players asking questions of the other opponent, both players answering, but nothing's clear cut.
No.
Because I think Flint can get there with a sprint and a where to go.
Yeah, but it's whether or not he wants to get there. I mean...
Yeah, exactly. So
he gets there, then what? So we're seeing Hammer going here.
See Hammer spend the momentum to clear conditions, take off Iron Fist from Mallet. And he's going to take a parting blow from Sakana, and then
not taking a parting blow. James smartly saving his clock here.
I don't want to do anything. I need this 5 minutes for everything.
For the Shark activation that's about to occur.
Time on clock left, 5 minutes for James Long and 6 minutes 50 for Fraser. You can see on your screen there.
And that's one way to get around that charmed mail. I'll just roll 5 out of 6 dice as successes.
James has had some luck of it, so's Fraser now.
Oh, you can't bemoan it.
No. Non-momentous 2 and a knockdown, so maybe the 5 left on...
3 hits, I mean, he's just...
2 left on...
Vet
Siren.
Siren, sorry. I was talking about Vet Siren in chat, so I'm getting confused.
With knockback. She has 1 health left. He's like, I think I'm in cover. I'm just like, I don't care.
I just need to get 1/4+ because you're knocked down and dead.
Yeah. And that's...
James declaring that Siren explodes. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll make sure it doesn't.
That is Fraser on 8.
Yes. So, I mean, poised counter-attack coming in here from Sakana.
Looking for the tackle knockdown, or damage knockdown, really. Gets tackle knockdown.
2 hits there. 3 hits. Momentous knockdown. So how does Shark's goal run look here? I'm just trying to look at the angles and the numbers.
Not got any momentum yet, so can't go yet.
But he can generate it on the way through.
He could.
Or he can just use Sakana, stand up, hit.
3's none on Hammer. No point counter-attacking because he
doesn't
dodges
matter.
on 1.
Who cares?
Yeah. Sakana's still pretty healthy. He's on 9. Mallet won't do that in a turn.
Yep. It's just going to take a momentous dodge here because fish are fish. It's going to just dodge out of combat there. Stop the crowd outs.
Still within 3 of...
Yep.
Outside of 1, inside 2.
Now Shark, I mean, doesn't even, he's doing tidal surge himself, quick foot himself, sprint up.
Oh, jog up and then...
Just doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just shoot.
Longy there just saying that Salt's pretty much done a lap of the board.
Which is quite impressive.
Yeah.
But it also tells you how many turns we've had.
Yeah. Yes. And again, another game between good players going right down to time.
Even with something where a Shark game where you're going for a really quick closeout.
Yeah.
But like I say, those early turns with that very interesting ball positional play.
Yeah.
Right, so you can just see now, James is being really smart about this. He's not going in too early. There's no way anyone gets to Shark. Going in, engaging all the counter-attack models, counter-charge models. Outside of the monkey, engaging.
Defensive encounter there from Brick.
Defensive encounter.
4 for the charge.
I missed who he was charging.
-1 for cover.
1 for the cover, so he's hitting bricks.
Yep.
So he's gone 3-2 for defensive stance here.
Oh! Oh no, he gets
the momentous dodge.
Look at that. So counters, dodges away.
Yep. You got to think he's going to hit the monkey and dodge back in.
Hit the monkey, dodge back in. If he doesn't get the dodge, then he weirdly goes back in.
Yep.
I mean, ideally, what you might do... No, you don't do anything. 2-inch melees are done.
Went to dodge to go back in.
Oh, hey, Brick.
I got a spear for your foot. Wear shoes, you idiot. All that armor, can't afford shoes.
Yeah.
Poor form.
The interesting thing here is that if Tower goes base to base, he puts up decoy. Nicely done.
Yep. Very nice play there. Giving himself 3 momentum.
Mallet there. Out of range of Shark.
I mean, only got 1 anyway. Not really a threat. So I guess his only out now is to go tackle the ball. Maybe. I'm declaring a jog. So I think he's now going to go and just try and put extra models on the ball path.
Yeah.
But I think, Shark, with all of his movement, probably doesn't care.
No. So where they're going in to try and push dodge Grayscales out of the counter charge.
Yep.
Bubbles. But I think with this, you would declare a counter attack.
6 decoy up, so 1 hit.
1 damage. Grayscales down to a mighty 13.
Needing 4s on this one. Getting 1, doing 1 damage. This is a bit
12.
unlucky. Obviously needing to get 2 hits. Bonus timing this to try and get the push dodge.
Oh, this is rough.
Gets it. 4. So that's the full playbook.
Still
taking the momentous push dodge. She's going to free up. Can only free up 1, and I think you free up Brick here.
Yeah, if there's one person that you trust to actually do the work.
But similarly, I'm not sure that it really matters. As soon as we see that 8-inch ball path come down, and given he's got tidal surge, can sprint, I mean,
well, that's the thing is that you just go, right, I'll sprint to outside of 6, I'll tidal surge past,
yep,
and then I'll just take a shot. Like, look how much...
exactly.
That 8 inches.
Yep.
So he does need to tidal surge in.
Yeah. Which he's got 1 for the shot and 1 to sprint. Bad influence allocation on James's part.
Just needs 5.
Rookie mistake from James Long.
Hate to see it.
I mean, honestly, I'd expect better from him.
I know. So, that's what I really like about James's play. He puts down 1 influence for his shot. He's put 3 there for his tidal surge.
Yep, and you can actually see it. I mean, if he had the rulers there, it'd be even easier to see, but like you can see exactly what he's doing.
He's like,
he's
right,
going through
I've got
the
a sprint. I can get to here.
He said sprint 7. I mean, he's got a sprint of 9.
Yeah.
So he's just jogging. He's not even sprinting.
No. 4 gets him into range. But he can sprint.
He could actually sprint wider and just remove the thing, but it doesn't matter. He's going to have a 4-die shot because he's just going to bonus time this. I mean, for the game, your bonus timing, it doesn't matter.
Oh, big shot on goal.
Here we go. This is it.
4+.
Oh, he's not got it.
He's missed it. Quickly pass it back over.
Oh, that is rough. That is rough, but 1 momentum apiece. No one really in a position to do anything.
So we just had results in from the other games. Henry K beat Peter 12-0. Henry K using Farmers, Peter using Vet Rage Union.
Well, who was on the stream last had a total 6 to use there.
Yep.
Henry telling us that he didn't use Vet Rage into Farmers and took Season Brisket for that matchup.
Yep.
So
there we are.
Proves a point.
Interestingly, had we have seen James take the full 9 inches, the full 4 inches,
I think you would have got the extra dice.
Get the extra dice. How did the ball end up all the way over there? Did he go off the pitch? No? What?
Must have done.
But if it goes off the pitch, it scatters from the middle.
I honestly don't know what happened.
Unless it went like 1 to the 6 or something. 6 to the 1 even.
I don't know what happened. Sorry, I missed that. We were too busy talking about those other results. Stream's probably got a good idea. Chat, it's probably got a good idea because they were watching while we were not paying attention.
Yeah, he didn't score, so ball stops at goalposts. Surely there's a judge there to sort that out because
that
shouldn't end up so far back.
No, but we're on going to clock. It looks like.
On clock, James.
From that 5-minute deficit, he's now 30 seconds up. That's
it's really good. Yeah, guys in Twitch chat also seem quite confused about what happened there.
So James down 1 here on the
big roll off.
3.
3. So Fraser
going first here.
Clock ticking.
Clock ticking. Going to be below a minute probably. 4 on Flint is an interesting choice.
Yeah, I don't quite.
5 on Hammer. You mean you think Sakana's going down here? James confirming Tower's threat, so he can't get the ball with Tower. 3 on Salt to go and recover the ball.
Yep.
Just loading Shark up.
Give Shark 6, yeah. Punt it to him.
4 on Grayscales. Siren can come on and essentially just go and threaten the ball there. Give her 2 to pass the ball up. See a snapshot and then something a bit janky.
Yeah.
Yeah, so apparently it looks like the players have resolved a goal kick on the missed thing rather than a scatter. So that's just I think it's a pressure thing.
Pressure thing, yeah.
Hammer just hit whiffing on Sakana there, getting nothing. 3
damage.
Momentous 2 down to Sakana. Another momentous 2.
This just in, Steve Eason beats Jay Clare.
Siren, sprinting, getting the ball,
passing, snapshotting.
Got the, I think we're going to see a snapshot here.
Shot, snapshot.
It's a 3-dice shot.
3-dice shot. 2 4-pluses to win.
2 4-pluses.
He gets it!
Gets it!
It's a snapshot goal! It's a snapshot goal! It's a
snapshot goal from Shark at long
Shark
range.
Goes to 12. Nicely played from
The players saying, come
there.
here. Handshake not enough.
Well
going for the hug.
Always the hugs. Always the hug. Wow. Well, I guess the goal kick after the missed shot, bit odd from both players.
Bit odd from both players, and I don't think it really changes too much because, well, I mean, if it didn't come down there, maybe it lands on Flint, and then it's a lot harder to get off, right?
Yeah,
like,
and with
I mean, or it lands on the goal.
Yeah.
You don't claim it with brick. You just sort of let it sit there.
Right. Or you let it sit there. Fraser won the activation. Flint, where they goes over there, gets it, kicks it off down to the far end of the pitch.
So chat's saying it did go off the pitch and should have scattered from the centre, not been a goal kick. So that was the error, I guess, in how that was done.
We shall remind them.
I mean, all that really would have done, looking at it, like let's assume that it scatters in the similar direction and goes there.
But assume it goes there, assume it lands on Hammer, he goes first, punches Sakana, goes scores, wins the game.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, Hammer failed to kill Sakana anyway in that activation, so.
Very true.
Amazing game.
Well, three people have gone through to the next round.
Yep.
Means that it might end in the next round, so don't go anywhere, because it'll probably be happening immediately, or there'll be 2 more games today.
Exactly. Because, gluttons for punishment we are.
And knowing our luck, probably 2 games, not going to get lunch. Yeah. Hope you're all enjoying the stream, guys, and we shall see you very, very shortly.